'Cause if you say that I'm divine and I'm a prophet, where the hell did your ass go to? Why aren't you heeding the call? Why aren't you helping me get this message across? Since I'm a prophet, since I'm divine. Some people, excuse the language, some people just like talking out their ass. That's what they like to do. We didn't have a choice. We was already doing for ourselves. Even with all the oppression, we were accomplishing things far greater than the black and blacks have done. They've done very little. Except bring you the teaching, the belief. Because that's all teachings is. I believe. We don't need to believe no more. We need to know. Many of you who have been following this platform for the last 17, 18 years, you know that I have a long history with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam. As a teenager, I joined Louis Farrakhan to help him in the rebuilding process, bringing back what we knew of as the Nation of Islam. I was introduced to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad when I was very young. And those teachings, even to this day, have influenced me greatly. That is a part of me. Even if I wanted to, I could not just let go. So what I have done is simply keeping what I know that is good from those teachings, from that belief system, and just pushing what I feel is detrimental or of no use, push that aside. For the believer in these teachings, or for the believer in any of these ideologies and faiths, beliefs that we have adopted, to do such a thing, some would consider blasphemous, disrespectful. using the Nation of Islam teachings as an example, we are taught that God himself came to us in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, July 4th, 1930. And that Elijah Muhammad himself was taught by God. So this tells us that whatever Master Farad Muhammad teaches is correct. It is perfection. It is right. There is no wrong in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because Elijah Muhammad was taught by God himself, and God is perfect. God does no wrong. God does not err. And so whether it is Nation of Islam teachings or our adopted version of Pan-Africanism from Marcus Garvey, or the Hebrew Israelites, or Aboriginal, or the Moors, or any of these things that we have adopted, we believe. We do not know. And we even say, we believe that these teachings is 100% right. And we feel good. And we want to debate our teachings. We want to debate and challenge other beliefs, because what you have ain't right. What she got don't float. I got the stuff. I'm the one with the truth. Nobody has the truth, because Elijah Muhammad was taught directly by God. Because Jesus is the answer. Because Yahweh, Yashara, whatever, all these things, I got it. I'm right. There's a problem that happens when we feel as though we got it and nobody can tell us nothing. We become know-it-alls. I know. At the same time, you believe. We believe that Master Farad Muhammad is God. That's the teachings. It does not say we know. What is it that the Muslims believe? The Muslims believe that Master Farad Muhammad is God in person. We believe that's one of our beliefs. But at the same time, we know. Which one is it? It's contradictory. Are you sure? Because when you say I believe, you're not really sure. It's a possibility I could be wrong. But then you turn around, because Elijah Muhammad was taught by God himself, we know. The problem with being a know-it-all is that sooner or later, you're going to run into somebody that challenges your belief, your ideology. And this is why so many do not like Angel Snub Nub 7. I do not say I know. I do not say or want you to believe I'm a know-it-all. I could be wrong. And that's all right. Because the only thing I'm interested in is not loyalty to an ideology. loyalty to a belief. I'm interested in the solving of a problem that is going on 500 years old and has yet to be solved. And these things claim that they can solve our problem, but most of these things are over 100 years old and they have yet to solve the problem, but they know. So you will see people with the knowledge, and I don't want to pick on no particular person, but it always seems as though I always talk about our poor, misguided brother, because he is, and we are, as a people, we are misguided. We think that we know, and you don't know, because if you knew, your problem would be getting solved, and your problem ain't getting solved. You have pretty speeches, and you talk articulate, and you're charismatic, but your problem is not being solved. And you can quote from the Bible, you can quote from the Quran, you can quote from the books of Micah or whatever it is, and the problem is not solved. And even you as a human being, there is no development making you a better human being. You're nothing but a Negro Muslim. You're nothing but a Negro Pan-African, a Negro Israelite, a Negro Aboriginal. You don't talk like you are developing into a brand new human being. You are still a Negro. You still act like the oppressor. You're nothing but a chocolate-covered peckerwood. That's all you are. And if you take the black out of your speech, you sound exactly like your peckerwood oppressor. You're no different, because actually, in reality, that's all you are. You're nothing but a product of this racist society. But you believe you are not. So then you have somebody like Dr. Umar Johnson going on a platform where you know that these people are going to blast you, and these questions are valid. They are credible. But you're Mr. Know-It-All. You should be able to handle this inquiry, but you can't. Your belief makes you feel so good, and you think that you know it all, but in reality, you don't. You have a piece of the puzzle, but the puzzle is not done. And so you will see Umar Johnson get angry and upset. What's the word I'm looking for? Interrogation. So he strikes out and begins to call people coons and all these nasty names, because you don't know. So you angry because people asking you questions and you don't know. You should be angry at yourself. I don't have that problem, because I can say, I don't know. That's an answer for you. But if it still don't make any sense to me, and I'm telling you, because you don't have a comeback, you don't know, you want to get angry at me. You want to get angry at the people asking you these questions. They don't like Angel Snub 7. because of how I speak about these ideologies. Ideologies and beliefs that you did not even create. That's why you have a hard time trying to explain, because you did not create Pan-Africanism. You did not create the Moorish Science Temple. You did not create Christianity or Islam. You just a parrot. You just a convert. And you really, and when you look at it, it's confusing, because there's all kinds of Israelites. There's all types of Moorish Science Temple folk, all types of Muslims, all types of the Aboriginal people. It's which one is it? How you gonna be right? How you gonna know it all when the ideology and the belief that you have is confusing upon itself? You don't even know how it's supposed to go. I believe what Silas Muhammad say. I believe in what Louis Farrakhan say. I believe in what the Son of Man say. All of it's supposed to come from Elijah Muhammad. Which one is it? There was only one nation of Islam. All this other stuff, when Elijah Muhammad was here, did not exist. You confused, but you know it all. But you confused in your own ideology, in your own belief system. Go to the Pan-African. They even changed the name. They don't know what they about. The Israelites, all different kinds of Israelites, all types of, if you ask them, what is your teachings, what is your ideology, everybody's saying something different. Then you come to the people, you confused. And you divided and you messed up. How you supposed to unite the people when you can't even unite your own ideology, your own faith, your own belief? But you know it all. So apparently if God taught Elijah Muhammad July 4th, 1930, that he made his appearance and he found his messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, apparently somewhere down through through time, all these things did not even exist. All types of Christianity. I follow Pastor. So you cannot move ahead. You cannot progress in confusion. Didn't the Quran tell you that Allah is not the spirit? And you look foolish coming out here in the public. And that's why they get angry at me, because I make them feel stupid. You need to figure out how to get your belief, everybody on the same. So my suggestion is, I'm not telling nobody to let your faith go or your ideology go. What I'm saying is that you need to know how to work with others, because we are all different. We see things different, but we are in the same circumstance.